folks, how's it going? It's Game Webcam. Now, I'm aware that I haven't made a video in quite a couple of weeks, and there are two reasons for that. So the first reason is because my college semester is starting to wrap up. I only have a few more weeks left until the college semester ends, so I need to spend a lot more time working on projects and studying for finals. And it's because of all this time, I haven't been able to make myself any time to make any content for the channel. That's the biggest reason. But another reason why I haven't been able to make any content for my channel is because if you haven't been noticing behind me, there are two monitors that were previously not there. And essentially, I got a sort of upgrade. I got a new computer, sort of. If you want to see what it looks like, it's right there. That's the new computer right there. It's sitting right there on the floor. So yeah, I'm currently right now spending some time working with a new setup and trying to adjust a lot of things on that computer to be a lot similar to what I currently have right now. And when I'm comfortable enough to be using the new computer, I will eventually stop using this computer and we'll be using the new computer from now on. The reason why I'm making this video is because today, I can no longer see dislikes on any videos. If I were to click on any video and watch it, I can't see the dislike counter. It just simply says dislike on any video that I watch. Of course, YouTube has been saying this for over 2 weeks now as I am making this video, and the main reason that they cite for removing dislikes is to help better protect our creators from harassment and reduce dislike attacks. Now, I have less than 1,000 subscribers on this channel, which, according to most people, qualifies as a small content creator. And yes, I did have a previous channel that I did used to make content on that had almost 3,000 subscribers on that channel at one point, but I still would like to think that is still small creator status. Now, I've been creating content on YouTube for 12 years now, and still counting. And that means that I've had a lot of experience with creating content on YouTube. So much to the point where I have been a victim of the so-called dislike bomb. And if you don't actually believe me, I will actually go on to some of the videos where I actually got a lot of dislikes. Now, in order to get to those videos, I actually need to go onto my old YouTube account. Alright, so now I am currently signed into my old YouTube account that I no longer upload content to, Matrano Ivernin. So yes, I definitely made content on this channel between the periods of 2013 and 2019. Alright, so this is the first video that I am referring to that got so-and-so dislike bombed. As you can see, I got 5 likes, but got 10 dislikes. Ouch! Well, let me give you some context on why this video got so heavily disliked. Brick Planet, which at the time was called Block City, decided to host a video contest where members of the community would make videos talking about the Block City platform and why people should join Block City. Keep in mind, this was before Isaac Heimer was known to be the unlikable person that we know today. So, because I had some prior history making content on YouTube, I thought it would have been a great idea to participate in this contest. And that's why I made this video. Now, I'm not going to play this video because, as you can see right here, this video does have copyrighted music in it, and I don't want to get claimed. Now, when I first posted this video, I was expecting to at least gain some traction and some positive feedback in terms of what I did well and what I didn't do well. But to be honest, I think those expectations were a little unrealistic. I could have totally won this contest if it weren't for that pesky dislike mob. But no, in actuality, the reason why this video got so many dislikes is because it's not a good video. Now, because Block City's community was quite toxic, this video did contribute to me being harassed by the community, but even without the harassment, the meaning of the dislikes don't change. I made a bad video. Now, of course, I didn't know how to handle this criticism at the time because this was the first time that I got criticism at this broad of a level, which is why I made a follow-up video right here trying to address a lot of the controversy, but as you can see, it really didn't do me any good either. And that's why about a week later, I left the Block City community because of how unwelcoming and toxic the community was. But as you can see, after I stopped making Block City videos and went back to making my regular content, oh my goodness! The dislike mob disappeared! Oh my goodness! I thought that they would follow me! So, these 3 videos have also been videos that have been bombarded by that pesky dislike mob. So again, let me shine some context here. Back in late 2016, there was a game called Surf. It was a popular game to play at the time because content creators like Leafy gave the game mode a lot of popularity. Someone by the name of Quaternions recreated the game mode on Roblox, and I've played this game for a few months. At the time, there was a popular Roblox group that was centered around the game called rsurf. Long story short, the community of rsurf was incredibly toxic, and they're a very unwelcoming community in general, just like Block City's community. Now, because this was 2016, I decided to make an exposed video where I would try to expose the rsurf community by sharing my bad experience I had and how they were pretty much just in general. And as you can see, I faced a ton of dislikes on this video, on a much bigger scale than the Block City video, actually. This video actually blew up so much within the community that the man Quaternions himself actually commented on the video saying that he has nothing to do with the situation because, of course, he doesn't run rsurf. And he also decided to point out that transgender lesbians, which was one of the insults that was hurled at me by the community, was quote-unquote comedy gold. And just so that you know that this is the real Quaternions, if you click on the channel, it takes you to his channel, and as you can see, there's the trailer for his surf game right there. Well, why did this video actually get so many dislikes? Well, my quality of content has increased a bit at this point, but it could still be attributed to the fact that it wasn't a good video. However, a more fitting reason why this got a lot of dislikes is because the rsurf community stumbled across this video. Why would they like a video that makes their community look bad? It doesn't matter if what I said in the video is factual. They're not gonna like what I have to say, and that's why they left dislikes on the video. Now, this was actually the first time where I became a victim of a hate mob. 2016 was the anti-SJW era. If you tried calling out someone for being politically incorrect, you were immediately labeled as a social justice warrior, and you were essentially made a living meme. So yes, people did call me a social justice warrior because of this video, and I was berated and mocked because I made this video. This went on for a few days until I made this video where I gave in to being a meme and I just decided to move on from the situation completely. And if we take a look at any of the videos that I made after that video, wow, it's like the dislikes completely disappear. That sure is some dislike mob, am I right? And just as an honorable mention, I want to talk about my Roblox Club Sanity video, which is my most viewed YouTube video to this day. This has over 100,000 views, and now I didn't entirely get dislike mobbed on this video, but as you can see, I have quite a handful of dislikes on this video, and that is because, again, it wasn't a very good video. Even a few weeks after making this video, I did admit that I kind of wasn't being my best self in that video, and I definitely said a few things that I regretted. And that's actually the reason why this video is private now. The main takeaway that you should be getting from this is I've definitely made videos that have gotten a lot of dislikes, but it wasn't because of some pesky dislike mob that just coalesced out of nowhere to bomb my videos with dislikes. No, the reason why those videos got a lot of dislikes because either the video wasn't very good or it's because there were things that I said in that video that not a lot of people agreed with. And when you take a look at all the videos that I made after those highly disliked videos, those dislikes don't persist. They don't stick around forever. From my personal experience, this stupid narrative that YouTube is putting that dislike mobs stick around to dislike people's videos is complete and utter bullcrap. And personally, you shouldn't be seeing a huge amount of dislikes as a hate mob to begin with. Back then, I willingly engaged in quite toxic communities, and it's actually because of these situations that I've actually learned the lesson to not engage in such toxic communities anymore, because these people are not worth my time. It comes down to how you perceive your audience. If you see a video that you've made that starts receiving a lot of dislikes, the first thing that should not be coming to your mind is, oh my gosh, I'm getting hate mobbed, what do I do? The first thing that I now do whenever a video of mine gets a lot of dislikes is I try to figure out where those dislikes are coming from. Why are a lot of people disliking this video? Because I think trying to understand why people are disliking a video is going to be a lot more important than just immediately writing off a huge amount of dislikes as a dislike mob. And here's the thing, sometimes the amount of dislikes you get depends on the type of content you make. For example, if you decide to make a video giving your opinion on a controversial or political topic, expect your video to get a lot of dislikes because not everybody is going to agree with what you have to say. So there's a reason why YouTube is citing small creators instead of big creators. And that's because every big content creator should know how to deal with and handle criticism. YouTube is just using small creators as a scapegoat because a smaller creator may not know how to handle criticism. After all, not a lot of small creators are going to expect their video to get criticism until they either make a bad video or their videos reach a wider audience. And that's a perfectly normal thing. However, it is how a creator handles criticism that is going to determine whether they are going to be a good content creator or not. And I'm sorry, but if you cannot handle criticism being made towards your content, you should not be a content creator in the first place. And in my opinion, I think Jawed says it best. The ability to easily and quickly identify bad content is an essential feature of a user-generated content platform. Why? Because not all user-generated content is good. It can't be. In fact, most of it is not good, and that's okay. The idea was never that all content is good. The idea was, however, that among the flood of content, there are great creations waiting to be exposed, and for that to happen, the stuff that's not great has to fall by the side as quickly as possible. Does YouTube want to become a place where everything is mediocre? Because nothing can be great if nothing is bad. In business, there's only one thing more important than make it better, and that's don't f*** it up. He pretty much says it best here. I don't think I could have said this any better myself. Because the whole purpose of removing dislike is that it's supposed to benefit smaller creators, but I would like to argue that it's doing the exact opposite. I mean, YouTube ratings are a critical feature for people who stumble across new content creators. I mean, if someone sees that a content creator has horrible ratings, that probably means that their content isn't worth watching and you should look for something else. This is going to hurt me in the long run because how are people going to get an idea of how good my videos are if they can't see the number of people who disliked it? Anyways, I can't really think of anything else to say that hasn't already been said by a lot of other content creators. As far as I know, there is supposedly an extension already that is supposed to bring back the dislike counter and see how many people have disliked a video. However, I do have a feeling that this extension probably isn't going to last long and it's going to fall short because Google can just easily shut it down. But yeah, removing dislikes is probably one of the dumbest things I think YouTube has ever done to their website. They really just screwed themselves over as a platform by removing this change. Not just the content creators, but also the viewers have been screwed over by this change. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos on this channel. This is Game Webcam, and take care.